Hello, test test. Hopefully you don't hear the very loud AC in the background because it is a little warm in the studio today. But welcome back to another video. If you're new here, or if you just came from my last video, I'm Monica. Castle Crafted is my small business that I've been running for the last 2 years. This year would be my third, and this might actually be my last year running this small business. Not to put like a negative spin on the whole thing already, but go watch my last video if you kind of want to figure out why I'm giving myself 1 more year. But today we're just getting real a little bit. I only have a little bit of makeup on. My hair is not great, but that's okay. It's hot in here. What are we talking about today? Hopefully I don't peak too much because I'm using my mic for the first time in a really long time. Hopefully it's easy on the ears. So I've actually been keeping a small secret. And this secret might have actually cost me a huge mistake in my small business. Let me tell you the story while I work in the studio today. So my shop has actually been closed since May of 2024. Depends on whenever you're watching this. So right now it's July. And funny enough, my shop anniversary is actually in August. So I would say that it's a pretty long time to be closed and not selling anything. But yeah, that means I'm not making any sales really. Truthfully though, I haven't been making too many sales. Even before I closed shop. If you watch my last video, you might know that I'm giving me and my small business 1 more year to be a little bit more profitable before I decide if I should call it quits. And I know that sounds negative, but I'm just trying to be realistic. To be honest, I never really knew where this small business was going to take me. So the fact that I've already been 2 years into it is already a surprise for myself. Like any other small business who just starts up, most of my business has been funded by me, myself, and I. From that full-time business, I do funnel off a little bit of money so I can help fund Castle Crafted. And for the last 8 months, I've actually been putting that money towards a new product. I'm adding candles to my catalog. The last 2 years I've been making soap. That's what I started off with. But I also made wax melts, lip balms, and mini air diffusers. I'm not sure why I waited this long to make candles because I was already making wax melts, which is just like a sibling to candles or cousin or some relative. But hey, better late than never. The big issue with candles though is that in order to get a really good quality candle, and I'm talking like great scent throw, both before you burn it and after you burn it, burns evenly, looks amazing in the actual jar. You just gotta do a lot of testing. And I mean a lot of testing. I mean, you gotta choose a wax. There's like dozens to choose from. These are also the different types of waxes that I've tested and used. I definitely have a lot. You can definitely make a lot of candles with these different waxes and wax melts. Those are actually wax melt wax. They're different waxes if you didn't know. How about wicks? Did you know that there's more than like cotton wicks? There's wood wicks. There's different sizes of the wick. There's some with like zinc. Do you have cotton? There's like hemp style wicks. There's a lot. And then these, I kind of am just temporarily storing them, but these are different types of wicks. Different sizes, different lengths of wicks, because wick size does matter, folks. I also have these kind of wicks, spooled. I also have wood wicks and their wick clips. I'm telling you, I have tested a lot and I can't seem to just decide. Ugh, the struggles of being a small business owner. I mean, fragrance oils. You see all these? These are all fragrance oils that I use throughout my catalog. So soaps, diffusers, wax melts. I already have a lot. But that's another story. I'm going to clean this up, I swear. Before I clean these up, if you watch my last video at the end, I had a mishap with a shipment of fragrance oils. These were the said fragrance oils and they spilled. Those wet spots that you see, those were the oils being soaked up that had spilled. I had a shipment of fragrance oils. This is another shipment. Ooh, sneak peek of what scents are coming out. These, also more scents. And these, you guessed it, more scents. Someone help me. Jars. Oh, jars. These are just some of the candle jars that I have. There's about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 different jars, as in like sizes and colors. I need to sell these. There's so many different jars that are so pretty. And then guess what? You gotta test a combo of all of those things. One fragrance oil, one wick, one jar, one wax. Or it doesn't work out well, change out one. Then you gotta test it all over again. Well, that's cool. I did that for the last 8 months. And right now, as I'm recording this video, it's in the middle of summer. Like I said, it's July. We're almost in August. Do you know how hard it is to test and make candles in the summer? It's not exactly easy. And to top it all off, I'm indecisive. How do you think I ended up with all of these fragrance oils and candle jars? I can't decide. Well, okay. So let's summarize. I'm an indecisive candle maker that has disposable income, and I'm constantly buying candle supplies and making random candles to test until I finally decide on one. You know, look at that. More wicks. More wax. One boxes. So the problem, I have too many options. And I can't move forward, honestly, until I utilize all of these. Here's what I'm gonna do, to me being decisive and stuff. I'm gonna make candles, okay? This video also holding me accountable. I'm going to make candles. Up until now, I've kind of just been putting off making candles to sell. But I'm gonna make candles that I know work and smell good. So these are ones that I've tested, I've liked. Maybe there's just been like an aesthetic issue, whether I don't know if I like the jar or I can't find a box for this container. Maybe I want to try a different wick or something like that. But I know the test that I've done on it has passed. They will probably be in various sizes, colors, scents, and I will sell them as is. There's no way that I can make a cohesive collection for my small business to sell with all of this stuff crowding my studio. Because honestly, all of this could be like really good workspace, but I need to get rid of it. I need to actually just put my stuff out there, and just thinking of whether my candles are not good enough, or people won't like it, or they don't like the scent, or the jar, or it's too expensive. How do I keep funneling money towards the product without actually selling it to make money back? So I will put these candles on sale on my shop when I open. You're actually kind of getting exclusive information on when I'm actually gonna open my shop and what it's gonna be, what's gonna sell, what's gonna be on there. And honestly, just see which candle sells more, whether it's based on, yeah, what it looks like, or the scent, or just overall what sells well. Or if, should I say, they sell, I would be able to focus on one candle jar, one type of wick, one type of wax, and really only change up the fragrance. I might even have just a core collection of scents that I'll just constantly be producing if, you know, people really like it. You know, there just might be like a handful of really good, amazing scents in my rebranding. I mean, that's why I kind of put my shop on a temporary close, because I wanted to really revamp, rebrand, and kind of just make this final last year, if it is my final last year, a great one. That I kind of just put everything I had into it. And here's a little bonus secret. I have a really good rebranding in mind, and I think it's gonna be great. But first, the candles, and probably some wax melts too. I've got a lot of fragrance oils, like I said. It's an addiction, but I'll work on it. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video and some behind the scenes of what I've been working on. Be sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel if you want to follow along and stay up to date with more of my small business, or if you're just curious about what I'm doing. You can also follow me on Instagram and on TikTok for like some more content here and there. If you're on those things, they'll all be listed in the description box below. I think that's it for this video. I'll tell you another story in the next video. Okay, bye.